Alright, Cine Freaks. My name's Chris, and for the last 50 years, I've been a... Hello everybody, I am back with another little haul video, and this is my final pickup for March. There will be no more pickups at all through April, I maybe promise. Obviously if someone offers it for free, I'm not going to say no. But I will not be actively seeking out new titles in April. I have currently around about 250 unwatched titles, which I will talk more about on Wednesday. But for now, let's just crack on. I'll show you what I picked up, the reasons I picked them up, and what I paid for them at the end. And there's a little shout out to a few other YouTubers, collectors in the community that I've been paying attention to over the last couple of weeks, and I really like their content. Anyway, let's crack on. Started this pile off with another hood. I've not seen it. I do like Adam Deacon. I think he's funny. Jamie Winston, Ashley Walters. It's a great British cast. You will cry with laughter. I hope so.
I know she knows, I know she ain't the one. She calls me every name under the sun. Waste man, lazy, she's mad, she's crazy. She ain't the girl you wanna lie to, but like a fool one day.
That's going in my unseen pile. Let me just move things around a little bit. Arachnophobia, I have seen this. It's a great film. It's a PG, but it is scary. I wonder if my youngest will be wanting to watch this. She'll try. I'm going to save that one from landfill, definitely. Baby Driver. I think I've maybe seen 5 minutes of it once on TV, and then it didn't hold me attention then. So that's going in my unseen pile. I do want to give it another chance. Blood Diamond is a great film. It's quite a hard film to watch, but it is. It keeps you going all the way through. It's got a long run time, if I remember rightly. Yeah, 137 minutes. That's long for me. I've not seen this one. Blood of Warriors, Sacred Ground. It's going into my World Cinema collection. Bruno, I've not seen it. You know, I think I'd had enough with Borat, so I just didn't watch any more of his stuff after that. But I think it's time I give it a go. Brass, I picked this up. This is still new and sealed. Picked these up in 3 box sets for £1. Don't know much about it other than it's got quite a good resale value, if that was the route I was going down with. Cavalcade of Cartoon Comedy by Seth MacFarlane. This one doesn't. I think ITVX will give you a penny in a voucher for it. But I've not seen it. And I'm not a big fan of Family Guy, but I'll see what his other stuff's like, see what that, you know. Next one, Chippendales Rescue Rangers. Of course I'm going to pay this. Paid 20 pence per disc. There's 3 discs, so 60 pence for this. Confucius, not seen it. It's going into my World Cinema collection. To watch at a later date. The Constant Gardener, not seen it. I'm watching his laddie in Sherlock Holmes, Young Sherlock at the moment. It's really good. So I thought I'd give this a watch. Into my unseen pile. Edison, I really like this film. I bought it the other day from a charity shop, and it was a fake, it was a copy one. This one is not. And that is going, I don't know if that's going into my top 10 yet, I need to double check, but it is a good film. This one I picked up in that 3 box sets for £1. Frederick Forsyth Presents. 6 DVDs, there's 6 different screenplays, I guess they would be called. Yeah, screenplays. Death Has a Bad Reputation with Elizabeth Hurley. A Casualty of War, David Threlfall. Yeah, I thought it was worth picking up. 45 Years, I've not seen this film. Tom Courtenay, Charlotte Rampling. It's got a lot of stars on the front. Edinburgh International Film Festival 2015 winner. Going into my unseen pile, as is this one. Maxine Peake, Funny Cow. Gothica, I have seen this one. I really like this film. It might be a contender for my top 10 for the year. That's why I've picked it up to double check. Hitchcock, not seen this film. Anthony Hopkins. I'm guessing that's Anthony Hopkins, but it looks just like Hitchcock. stock. So, oh yes, it is. Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching that one. This one I picked up because it's just got the trilogy in it, isn't it? I remember the first one, I quite enjoyed it. The other one, not so much. And Hotel Rwanda, I've not seen this one. This is going into my unseen pile. Someone commented on my photo on Facebook. David, thank you. Saying it was one of his favourites. So I'm looking forward to checking that one out. And that is Block 1. Block 2, we're starting off with this box set of Homicide: Life on the Street. Seasons 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. There is a bit of box damage to the outer box. But hey, all of the discs are nice and clean inside and they're all there. I'll check those out. I paid £3.99 for that from the Children's Society. So yes, whoever donated that, thank you very much. I've not seen any of them. I might have seen clips of them, but not the episodes anyway. Moving on. I, Daniel Blake, what a brilliant film. Directed by Ken Loach and written by Paul Laverty, of course. What a fantastic team. And Rebecca at 16 films. Lovely people. Lovely set of films that they're making. Yeah, brilliant. What more can you say? If you haven't seen this film, it's currently on at the at Northern Stage in the theatre production of it. But yeah, if you haven't seen this, pick it up on DVD wherever you can and give that a watch. It's complicated. I've not seen this film. It's going into my unseen pile. Picked this up as the third of the box sets. Tom Selleck, Jesse Stone, 9-movie collection. Stone Cold, Night Passage, etc., etc. That was in the 3 for £1 with the other two. This one's a trilogy Morgan Freeman collection. Kiss the Girls, Sum of All Fears, and Along Came a Spider. I know my dad likes the Kiss the Girls and Along Came a Spider, so if he hasn't got this, I'll give this to him. Buster Keaton Volume 2, Steamboat Bill Jr. You know, I want to give this a watch at some point, but it has to go into the Before I Was Born collection. The Kite Runner, this is an unseen film from the director of Finding Neverland. Haven't seen that either. Astonishingly affecting performances, and that's what I like in a film. Truly Moving Pictures Award. Well, we'll give that a go. The Martian, not seen it. Had no interest to watch it at any point in time. But I thought, as part of the bundle that I picked up, which I'll go into later with the prices, that was worth it. Me and Orson Welles, not seen it. I do quite like Zac Efron as an actor. Have done since High School Musical. Looks like it was an old blockbuster one. Mr. Popper's Penguins and Marmaduke. I've not seen Marmaduke. Oh no, that's going to have to go into my unseen pile, I think. But I have seen Mr. Popper's Penguins, which was the reason I picked this up. It is a really enjoyable film. This one, brand new and sealed. I already picked this up the other day, Muppets Take Manhattan, but I picked it up because it has Muppets from Space as well. And that can go into my newly forming Muppet collection. Music from Another Room, not seen it, not heard of it, but Brenda Blethyn, War Vera's in it, and Jude Law, Free with B, whatever that means. Interesting, unseen. These ones I have seen multiple times. Nightmare on Elm Street, 7-disc set, all discs are present and clean. And I paid £1.20 for that box set. And none of them, I did check these, none of them are available to stream unless you rent them at £3.49 a title. Nights in Rodanthe, unseen, Richard Gere, Diane Lane. Couple who are reaching a certain appropriate point in their life rediscover love, probably. That's what I'm guessing. I didn't read any of that, I just made it up. Open Water, I put these into my shark bundle. I've got Open Water 2. I thought I had Open Water 1. and maybe I have somewhere in a box somewhere, but I thought I'd pick it up while I saw it. The producers, I've seen the original, I haven't seen this remake. But I like Matthew Broderick, and I like Uma Thurman, I like Will Ferrell, and I like the original producers. So this one, I'll give it a go. And this one I have not seen, to wrap up Block 2 from John Woo. Three Kingdoms, One Fate. It will go into my World Cinema collection, and that is Block 2. And we start Block 3 with Sample People, Kylie Minogue, Sex, Drugs and Kylie. The pop princess as you've never seen her before. Well, unseen. Sanctum, unseen. I think it just passed us by. I think I'd seen The Abyss not long before I heard of this one, and I enjoyed The Abyss, so I just left this one alone. I guess that's my reasoning for it anyway. Schindler's List, yeah, controversial, I've not seen it. Not a big fan of war films, and when this came out I didn't really want to watch it, but I probably should, shouldn't I? Season of the Witch, maybe I shouldn't watch this one. Ron Perlman, Nicolas Cage, but I'm going to. And if it came out before Schindler's List, I might watch it before that one. I don't think it did though. This one I've not heard of, the September issue. It's The Real Devil Wears Prada. It's a little tight sheath. Unseen pile for that one. This one I have seen, Sherlock Holmes, Game of Shadows. I've got the first Sherlock Holmes, and I am watching Young Sherlock on TV at the moment, which I have been enjoying. Although that was that on Prime? Oh, it was. So I've got till the end of however long my cancellation period is to watch the end of that. I'll get through that, no bother. Short Circuit, great film. Of course I'm going to save that from landfill. Attempt Enter Disc, of course. Anyway, moving on. Slow West. Never heard of it. Never seen it. Going into my unseen pile. As is this one. Solomon Kane. And this one. Stan and Ollie. This is actually still new and sealed inside the sheath. Slip cover. Whatever you want to call them, you know. Survive the Night. Again, new and sealed. Not heard of it. Must be one of the later Bruce Willis ones. Straight to DVD. Going into my unseen pile. Complete Thin Blue Line. I remember watching this when it was on TV and I quite enjoyed it. I've watched it since on streaming service and it doesn't age well. But I thought I don't have streaming service anymore. So if I do ever want to watch this again, the only way that I can do it is if I own it. And now I do. This one, Thomas and Friends, I picked these up to put in Thomas bundles. Mentioned them in other videos. Titty Bang Bang, I hadn't heard of it. Laughs galore. To be fair, this was just to make up the numbers. The sketch show that makes Little Britain look tame. I'm not a big fan of Little Britain either. Topsy Turvy, I do like Mike Lee. Jim Broadbent, Timothy Spall. I haven't seen this film. I know everyone says, oh, you should have done by now, maybe, but I haven't. So now I can't. Two Guns, I have seen this one, really enjoyed it. What a great film. Going into my Denzel collection. The War of the Worlds. This is the original one before I was born, so I won't be watching it this year. But it's going in my collection. The Wind That Shakes the Barley, another Ken Loach and Paul Laverty masterpiece. The film that really introduced Cillian Murphy to the world. What a good film. Check it out if you've not seen it. Winx, The Secret of the Lost Kingdom, the movie. The Winx series are worth picking up. The movie not so much so, but if you get them both together in a bundle, they do, or they did sell well when I was a reseller. And the last one to wrap it all up is Yesterday. I've not seen it. It's another film about a musical artist from the 60s or 70s, much like Rocket Man, Queen. I'm guessing there's others. You know, what's he called, the American guy, Bruce Springsteen. Anyway, I haven't seen it. So give me 2 seconds. Okay, so folks, I'm going to have to apologise. the audio that I had with the actual video that you're watching right now is corrupted. I'm not sure what's happened to it, but anyway, I'm going to try and voice over and narrate and keep it alongside. The DVD that you're seeing there now wasn't included during the previous few minutes. It had fell off the table, so yeah, I just wanted to include that one. I haven't seen that one before, but it is a television show, so it won't count for my film challenge. Anyway, let's get on with the figures. Yes, that Quiet Place was just an empty case that I picked up there. I picked up 4 DVDs at 30p each at £1.20 total. One at £1.20, which was the Nightmare on Elm Street box set, which thankfully I'm just pointing out there now. That's £2.40. 20 at 10p each from 4Place, that was £4.40 total. One at £3.99, which was the Homicide Life on the Streets box set from the Children's Society. That takes my total to £8.39. Then I got 3 more DVDs for £1, £9.39. I picked up 8 at another charity shop when they were 4 for £1. That took another £2 on, which is £11.39. Then I picked up 15 DVDs at 20p each from Veterans at Ease, which was another £3, taking it to £14.39. I also picked up Chippendale Rescue Rangers for 60p at the same place, taking it to £14.99. And then I got 5 for £1, taking it up to £15.99. A total of 58 items, of which 75 films, if you include all of the individual films, like the Jesse Stone has got 9 movies in, Nightmare on Elm Street's got 7 movies in, what are those? Honey, I Blew Up the Kids, there's another 2 movies on top of that. So 75 films in total. Television series, there was 14 complete series. There was 6 homicides and all the others anyway. And like I say, 1 dud, a DVD case of A Quiet Place. And that kind of wraps it up. What I was so £15.99 spent. I'm sure I would have saved that on all of my subscriptions, and there's a lot of stuff here that I've never even seen before. I just want to give a big shout out, thank you to St Oswald's, 4Place, the Children's Society, the Oak Tree Animal Sanctuary, and Veterans at Ease. Those are the charity shops that I visited to find these bargains, and everyone who donated those, thank you very much. I've got a 1989 quiz coming out on Sunday, and I have a new thing coming out on Wednesday, which is how I'm going to deal with my unwatched films, of which now there's over 230 of them, once I've removed the foreign language titles. And then, yeah, I guess I just want to shout out maybe to a few YouTubers as well that I've been watching over the last couple of weeks. I'm really enjoying their content. There's a guy called The Real Watchers. Now, he's only a young guy, and he's only been going a couple of months, but he's blowing up on YouTube. He's got over 3,000 subscribers, 8,000 views. He's cancelled his Netflix, and he's using that money to buy physical media DVDs, which is great. That's a kind of exactly what we're doing, but he seems to have his finger on the pulse with how YouTube works a little bit better than the old man like me. Anyway, Roy at Blue Roy Movies, happy birthday Roy, that was a quick one. There's been an interesting conversation in the community between Phil with a double L and his views on hoarding and whether you're collecting just for the sake of trying to get YouTube views. I'll also tag in on the back of that Movies with James. I don't think this guy is. I think he's an absolute genuine movie fan and collector, but he was mentioned in Phil's video. I've been enjoying both of their content. The content I've really been enjoying, obviously, is Sammy G's World of Cinema. What a guy. He's local to me. Hopefully I'll bump into him one day around Blythe or Whitley Bay at the charity shops and say hello properly. But what a guy, what a channel. Check him out. And finally, Real Talk Yorkshire. Darren over there has put out a questions video for the community, and it's really blown up, and he's been tagged in a few others, and it's great to see what he's doing over there on the channel, and I really like his content. So yeah, anyone who's my subscribers who aren't aware of those, I'll put a link down into the description to those guys, and there's loads more in the community, but those are the ones that I've been watching recently. And I guess that's all there is left for me to say. Until next time, I'm just going to wait for my thumb to come up on the screen and say thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. And until next time, there we are. Gan Canny.